Okay, now we're going to go on to the zero error of the vernier caliper. The previous session we have learned how to read a vernier caliper. Now we want to focus on the zero error. Now what is a zero error? Now if there is no zero error, that means the machine is accurate and new. Now this sliding vernier here, alright, the marker which is the 0 point of the vernier, it should tally with the 0 point of the main scale. So in this case, the only line that there is a line is a 0, and we say that this has no zero error. It's like before we go up, the weighing scale is 0 kilogram. Now as we measure the jaws of the vernier caliper open, this vernier scale will slide. Alright, so if there is no zero error, the marker is here. So suppose if the jaw is closed, but because the vernier caliper is worn out, you have some zero error. So suppose you have a zero error of this. Now what's a zero error? Now you can see that number 2 is aligned with the main scale. The only line that aligns is number 2. So can you see a gap between here, the 0 and the marker? Alright, so this small gap here, we say that it has a zero error of 0.02. So it has a zero error of 0.02 cm. Now this is a positive zero error, which means that because it's trying to open up, alright, towards the numbers getting bigger. So because it is a positive zero error, later on whatever reading we read, alright, whatever reading we read later on, we must minus this zero error, which means that if later on if I read 3.66 cm, so this is the reading, I must minus off the zero error 0.02, and that will be 3.64, which is the corrected reading. Alright, so this is called positive zero error of 3.02. Okay, if the zero error is bigger, it can be 0.03, like in this case number 3 coincide, or in this case 0.04. Alright, usually zero error should be small. Now what about negative zero error? Now negative zero error means that instead of this marker, alright, on the vernier scale, on the right hand side of 0, which is opening up, is on the left hand side. That means with the jaws open, is giving a negative reading. So let's say, can you see the gap here between the 0 on the main scale and the 0 on the vernier caliper? So what is the amount of this gap that gives rise to the negative zero error? So you look for the only line. At any one time, there should be only one line that coincides. So in this example, I'm trying to make number 8. Alright, so this gap here has a zero error. Now for negative zero error, we must be very careful because it is not 8, because we are reading from backwards. Alright, for this is very special for vernier caliper. So although number 8 coincide, we say that the zero error for this case, okay, I slow down, number 8 coincide, this line coincide, the negative zero error is minus 0.02. Alright, now this is a negative zero error, that means with the jaws closed, it's already 0.02. So whatever reading we read later, let's say if it's 3.88, okay, 3.86 cm, whatever reading we read later, let's say this example, we must add, alright, 0.02. So that will become 3.88 cm. Now you may need to replay the video in order to get a hang of what I'm trying to explain to you. Alright, so this is in brief what zero error is about for vernier caliper. Okay, take note that the negative zero error you have to read from this side. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, so if you have a negative zero error of 0.03, it will be like this: where number 7 coincide. Then it will be 1, 2, 3, 0.03 minus 0.03, negative 0 error. Okay, thank you for watching.